days too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasize. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Those were some sweet blocks. Want to boost your defense? Mobile One has you covered. Get a defensive edge with a 50-game My Player boost. Unlock yours when you buy participating Mobile One motor oils at Walmart through December 31st.
Let's meet the visiting team, the Chicago Bulls. At point guard, Kobe White. At small forward, Otto Porter. At center, Wendell Carter. At the other forward position, Lowry Markkanen. At the other guard position, Zach LaVine. The head coach of the visiting team is Jim Boylan. And now, the starting lineup. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 3, Mo Harkless. At shooting guard, at 6'6", number 9, RJ Barrett. Starting at center, standing 6'8", number 67, Taj Gibson. The other guard, at 6'3", number 6, Alfred Payton. The other forward, standing 6'8", number 30, Julius Randle. The head coach for your home team is Tom Thibodeau. Ladies and gentlemen, your New York Knicks.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter, and at the 3, the small forward. And for the Knicks, R.J. Barrett is out there with Alfred Payton. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Gibson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you played.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Some agility shown there by Julius Randle with that frame, able to find a way to score.
LaVine against Barrett, and then LaVine with the jam.
And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Barrett, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Count that bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. I was able to talk with Coach Jim Boylan for a minute. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Thank you, David. That free throw, no good.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Good on the second free throw. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
And here's White after R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. No one covering. LaVine's got 5.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
The more he drains those mid-rangers, the more it boosts his confidence.
Bulls have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. White goes in. Randle grabs the board.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. LaVine wide open. Another three for Chicago.
And you got to like the vision for marking it. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
The shot by Harkless, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Right side, White. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Here's Harkless. Trying to get open is Gibson. And Mo Harkless, the basket on the assist from Payton.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And the shot is good.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And White kicks to Porter. Passes it to LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
You see the strength LaVine's added to his frame, allows him to fight through that physical D.
White against Payton. White with the defensive effort. Here's Porter. That shot off. Good D by Payton. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. That one drops for him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's LaVine. It's rebounded by Barrett. Knicks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Outside, Porter. There's the triple. The shot misses. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Barrett. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
LaVine can't hit. Here's New York. Big stretch here going 10-2. Payton, good. Payton's got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Bulls trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now that's some high praise because I had many years battling against one Steve Nash. But R.J. Barrett has a high ceiling.
Markkanen dishes to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's White. Porter trying to free himself up. And he finishes nicely on the layup. White's got 9 points. And Barrett's father playing for the Canadian national team as well as playing overseas. And Brent, as you know, his mother, a nationally ranked sprinter.
Yeah, an unbelievable family DNA and lineage around a multitude of sports, and it really helps to be a generalist rather than a specialist. Couldn't ask for a better pedigree for one R.J. Barrett.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
the number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft. RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
He's perfect from the line this time. You know, Greg, you asked Barrett. He said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
That shot wide open. He's got 11.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And Barrett slams it in.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's White, following the score by New York. In the corner, it's LaVine. Trying to get open is Carter. And there's LaVine on the assist by White. LaVine's got 13.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
White. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Reggie Bullock comes in for Harkless, and it's Ntilikina in for Payton. And Chicago also making a switch. Cornette's checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Here's White. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
It's Randall with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got his second bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's stolen by Randall, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. A different look for New York. Portis, he's checked in for Julius Randle, and Kevin Knox is subbed in for R.J. Barrett. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. There's the steal. To the inside. Here's Dunn. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Dunn is spectacular, seeking contact and getting it. He just absorbs the hit, yet still able to finish.
Bulls trail by 5. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Young with no one around. And the Bulls get it back. Takes the 3. Hutchison's shot is off.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Bullock, good.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the score by New York. Cornette can't get it to go. Here's Knox. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
Nice control by Knox. Just impressive and committed to that shot.
Pass to Young. Down low. Here's Hutchison. Rebounded by Knox. So it's the Knicks now. Here's Bullock. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Cornette passes to Dunn. And the Bulls with another miss. The Knicks leading by 11. Shot on the wing. Here's Bullock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For New York, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Bulls trail by 13. Dunn right side. Young is double. Satoransky up top. A floater. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. It's a 13-point game. Cornette kicks to Dunn. The shot from the low post is good.
And Dunn is so good with the floater. He puts just the right amount of touch needed on those shots.
Here's Ntilikina. And that one goes long.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Dunn outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 11. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Portis with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Knicks lead by 13.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Bulls shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Cornette passes to Hutchison. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bullock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for New York. And the Bulls making a change also. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Bulls trail by 11. 1:06 left in the first. Here's Ntilikina. Drops in the breakaway layup. Ntilikina's got his second basket.
Ntilikina wreaking some havoc this time on the defensive end. A bit of his calling card being shown there.
To the paint, here's Young, and Young slams it home.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. It's good.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball. Satoransky's got 5 points so far. Robinson goes in, and the dunk by Robinson.
So strong. Robinson completes the play, and now let's see if he can finish it off at the line for the 3-point play.
And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his 2nd season.
Maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
Harrison's checked in for the Bulls.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, the Knicks fans looking for any ray of hope, and it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
To the middle. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
New York leading by 11. Here's Ntilikina. And here's Bullock from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 9.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Dunn right side. 3-pointer on the way. The Knicks pull it in. Now here's Bullock over Valentine. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees as an advantage.
You know, we should have energy, and we should be outplaying the other team, like I said, just competitive-wise. We don't have all the miles other teams have. We should have energy, you know, young, hungry dudes that are ready to compete and show what they have in this league. And we shouldn't be tired out there. We should be the most conditioned team. We should be running people up and down.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Young out there with Valentine. Then there's Dunn, and it's Harrison in at the shooting guard position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. And for New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Harrison, sinks the three-pointer.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
Here's Ntilikina, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Ntilikina's got 10.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Now, here's Dunn. He's covered closely. Here's Harrison. Off target from three-point range. New York leading by 17. Robinson left side. It's hauled in by Dunn.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Inside, Cornette, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Randall comes in for Bobby Portis. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Frank Ntilikina. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Thaddeus Young. LaVine's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's White in for Chris Dunn.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Here's Ellington. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Ellington's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here is Carter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Good.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Barrett. Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And then Carter with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. The offensive rebound. Randall no good. And so LaVine will bring it up now for Chicago. Trailing by 13. To the middle. Here's Carter. And Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block. Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
The Knicks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Chicago making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
One shot.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
So at Chicago now, it's a 13-point game. LaVine up top. Ellington defending. Count it.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Randle. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. 7 points for Julius Randle.
Well, Randle keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Now here's LaVine. 15 points in the game. Now here's Ellington, guarded by LaVine. Here's Barrett. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, the hustle from RJ on the offensive end was tremendous.
And then Carter with the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. The shot's good from Ellington.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
White looking around. In the corner, it's LaVine trying to get open as Carter. And it's LaVine that time on the assist by White. LaVine's got 18 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Randle with the bucket.
Yeah, Randle's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
To the paint, here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Bulls trail by 15. Makes it off the glass. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So for the Knicks, Harkless comes in for Taj Gibson, and Kevin Knox is subbed in for Wayne Ellington. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Payton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payton's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
LaVine kicks to White. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, Randle does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Pass to Markkanen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And so LaVine will bring it up now for Chicago. Trailing by 17. And then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 18. And Carter with the basket on the assist by White. Carter's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Now that's aggressive play from R.J. Barrett, and that's how you finish, even through contact.
This will be his fourth shot at the line in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Satoransky subbed in for White. And that one falls for Barrett. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Carter with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 25 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Satoransky the pass to Porter. The pass to LaVine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Harkless. Knox misses. And Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Randall. Reggie Bullock comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Ntilikina in for Payton. The Bulls also changing it up. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Zach LaVine. Here's Young. Hutchison. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Satoransky, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Here's Bullock, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Chicago. The Knicks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Knicks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And he makes both free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Satoransky, bounce pass. Young is double. And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. No good on the triple. The Knicks leading by 14. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here's Valentine following the score by New York. Young outside. Great D that time from Portis. New York's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Ntilikina can't hit. Bulls trail by 16. Satoransky the pass to Valentine. And it's Young at the elbow. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Passes it to Young, and Young slams it home.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Robinson goes in, and that one drops for him.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Well, Chicago has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Now, here's Satoransky. D right on him. And Young kicks to Harrison. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
That free throw good from Harrison. Dunn, he's checked in for Satoransky. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New York leading by 16. Here's Ntilikina. He shoots again. Portis can't get it to go. Now Valentine. No points in the game yet for him. And stolen by Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's New York with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Elfrid Payton. EP, you saw the floor and found the open man in the first half. What's enabled you to create all those opportunities?
Just trying to get into the paint, defense collapsing, and the guys are doing the hard job of making the shots. So.
Well, it's a team effort, Elfrid. Thanks a lot for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all R.J. Barrett in the first quarter. He had 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
They're just pulling down rebounds at will. Their aggressiveness has been dynamite, flying in from all angles. With rebounding, you assume that everything is amiss, and obviously, they've taken that to heart.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them, but I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
I want all the bags,
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Randall out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
And looking like a young Dirk there. Markkanen is that coveted combination of size and shooting that many teams desire nowadays.
Here's Payton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Knicks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Payton.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 16-point game.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Now here's Gibson. Sinks the triple. Gibson's got 7 points in the game.
Taj Gibson has a reliable jump shot. This is the shot he's knocked down pretty consistently throughout his career.
Poked loose. Carter kicks to Porter. Launches it. Randall grabs the board.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Gibson. And the shot is long.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's LaVine. And Gibson sends it back. And he gets it back. LaVine, good. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Shoots from the baseline. Barrett, no good. Bulls trail by 17. Here's White. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got his 4th assist in this one.
And LaVine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 25. Dishes it to Markkanen. And the layup's good off the glass. Markkanen's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height, D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
White, wide open. He fires. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Knicks leading by 15. Here's Barrett. Lays it up off the glass. Barrett's got 27 points.
R.J. Barrett on a roll right now. Let's see if he continues to score or starts to set some guys up.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's LaVine. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Harkless, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Knicks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Peyton. And he can't hit the second. Bulls trail by 18. Right side, Porter.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Carter comes in with the double team. Barrett for 3. They get it back. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds is Julius Randle.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Markkanen finds Carter to the inside, and LaVine throws it down.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Now, here's Ellington. 8 points for him. For 3, Barrett hits the three-point bomb. Barrett's got 7 points here in this quarter.
RJ not getting distracted by the defense closing in on him. That's a nice-looking jumper.
And the big man, Taj Gibson, a tough, defensive-minded veteran.
Such a huge part, the foundation, really, of those teams in Chicago when he was playing alongside Joakim Noah. He's one of those glue guys who's willing to take on any assignment. Oh, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's White. 22 points for him. And a wide open look for Porter. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Porter's got 6.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the first one drops. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Reggie Bullock comes in for R.J. Barrett. Harkless hits them both. And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 19. Down low, LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
And he's no stranger to games like this. LaVine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop it.
White the pass to Markkanen. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by New York. They grabbed their own miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So for the Knicks, Bobby Portis is checked in for Randall, and Kevin Knox is subbed in for Maurice Harkless. Chicago also making some changes. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Wendell Carter, and Satoransky is subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. The shot's good from Ellington. Bulls trail by 19. Outside, LaVine. Three-pointer, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Bullock, good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. To the paint, here's Hutchison. And yes, it's good. Hutchinson's got 6.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Scooped up. Count that one. And the Knicks lead by 18.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The open shot, LaVine. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Satoransky. He's got 7. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Here's Knox. Guarded by LaVine. Bulls trail by 15. Pass to Satoransky. Here's White. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that one, good. He's got 6.
Great long strides there from Kevin Knox and a beautiful hoop gliding down the floor in transition.
To the middle, here's LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Bullock, good.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And here's White. He's got 22. Pass to LaVine for the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bullock. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
LaVine with it. Robinson picks him up. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Now, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Alfred Payton, he's checked in for New York. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Markkanen. Young comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Harrison's checked in for LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Here's Cornett, guarded by Robinson. 2 points, that one goes. Cornett's got his second basket. The Knicks leading by 17. Portis, the pass to Knox. Trying to get open is Robinson. And the basket by Knox.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Out to the right wing. Here's Harrison. And the three off target. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Got that one up quick. Knox has got 8 points here in this quarter.
This will help to open up some space if Kevin Knox can stay consistent from that mid-range.
Now here's Satoransky. He has 7. Kicks it to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot. A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Satoransky. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this: if he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
From 13, Young from outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And it falls over the rim and in. 16 points for him.
Well, Payton can rebound and pass the ball. We know that, and is a good defender. But it's great watching him take over a little bit here offensively and get some confidence there.
Here's Cornette. Dunn passes to Young. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Dunn shot's good.
Just grown man work from Dunn inside. His incredible athleticism really helping get him these types of shots.
Payton's shot is off. Here's Harrison. Oh, that's blocked. Bullock with it. Shoot. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time. He executed.
And so it's New York, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Show up.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Bulls, Young and Carter are the big men inside. Chris Dunn is out there with Harrison, and it's Valentine in at the small forward position. Bulls trail by 19. Harrison passes to Carter. He kicks it to Valentine. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Valentine's got his first points in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Baseline J on the way. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Gibson using his body on the boards. He's great at using his timing to leap up and collect a second chance.
And Chicago shooting a superb 63% from the field. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And there's the pass to Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Bulls trail by 19. Passes it to Young. 9 feet out. Again, Chicago.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Payton with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. And Payton throws it down hard.
How about Payton getting up and showing us some of that lift?
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And it's done in the corner from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. So it's the Knicks now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Knox. Valentine grabs the board. The Bulls have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Payton's got 22 points.
Yeah, you got to run with Elfrid Payton. If he has the ball or if he doesn't, he likes to get out in transition.
To the inside, Young. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Here's Knox. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And it's done in the corner. Another three for Chicago.
And how about Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look too easy.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So for the Knicks, Julius Randle comes in for Portis, and Maurice Harkless subbed in for Kevin Knox. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Shaquille Harrison. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. His point to them was that they've put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
So for the Bulls, LaVine's checked in for Valentine, and it's White in for Dunn. Shot from the inbound, and it's laid in by Payton. Payton's got 11 in the second half.
Payton being aggressive, a mindset that the coaches have encouraged with him. Stay aggressive out there.
Markkanen finds LaVine. Here's White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And he sinks the second. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Barrett. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, RJ, another one of those players who grew up around basketball, as his dad, Rowan, played overseas for the early part of RJ's life, and that introduced him to the game.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. It's White on the wing. Here's Markkanen, and Gibson sends it back.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Harkless. Harkless hits them both. Now here's White. On the wing, LaVine. Inside. Here's Carter. Back to LaVine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 4th assist in this one.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
And so LaVine will bring it up now for Chicago. It's a 14-point game. And then jammed down as he goes right over Taj Gibson.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. LaVine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
And the Knicks making a change here. Smith has checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. LaVine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Here's Smith. Misses off the right iron. Bulls trail by 11. From 18 feet away, LaVine can't hit. Gibson against Carter. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. LaVine for 3, and Harkless pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Randall, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 13.
How about Randall with the timing there? Watch out.
Well, the Bulls shooting a superb 63% from the field. White the pass to Carter. Randall brings the double team. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's, here's Barrett. Drops in the layup for 2. Barrett's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, that's R.J. Barrett just simply going hard to the rim.
White the pass to LaVine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the inside, and Markkanen throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Dotson's checked in for the Knicks. Frank Ntilikina comes in for Barrett. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Ntilikina. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Well, Frank looking better and better here on the offensive end.
Ntilikina's got a 55% field goal percentage on the night. He's 6 of 11. LaVine for 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Dotson. White with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 15. Outside Porter. It's good.
Yeah, showing he's not just a catch-and-shoot guy on the perimeter. Porter attacking.
Here's Ntilikina. Good work defensively by Carter. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. LaVine for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. LaVine's got 49 points in the game.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
That one goes in, and the Knicks lead by 12.
Ntilikina wanting to be assertive, and the coaching staff encouraging that kind of play.
Now LaVine. Taken away. One-on-one fast break. Bulls trail by 12. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Porter outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's Dotson.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Yep, it counts.
Recognizing spacing on the floor there, Dennis Smith Jr. with a nice job of delivering.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 9 points. Pass to LaVine. Yep, that one goes.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Ntilikina. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Ntilikina can make some noise around the rim at that size.
Bulls trail by 9. To the paint. Here's LaVine. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Randall throws it down.
Now Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
Here's Markkanen. Pass to LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Elfrid Payton.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. The Knicks leading by 7. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Randall. Buries it down low. Randall's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's LaVine, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And how about the confidence on display from LaVine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so LaVine nails both of them. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Payton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Payton's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, saw the opportunity, did Elfrid Payton, and inside capitalized.
Chicago has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Porter. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. They get the rebound. Carter. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Bulls trail by 6. Here's Porter, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
Shoot 2.
Drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And Porter drops them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
And it's blocked.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
.129 left in the fourth quarter. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Bulls. 4-point game. Outside, Porter. Harkless with the steal. Porter with the steal. Here's LaVine. Yet another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Beautiful. LaVine getting more.
Oh, man. Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. Barrett against LaVine. Floats one. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
That one wide left. Now the Bulls with it to tie it up. Offensive rebound. Markkanen. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
And that one drops.
Stepping up is Elfrid Payton says, give me that rock. I'll do something with it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try it.
.32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Goes back up. Out to White. From 6 away. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Here's Payton. From outside the arc. Misses the 3. Porter looking it over. And stolen by Payton. Here's Barrett. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And so off the tip, it's New York. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And New York looking at who they've got. Taj Gibson is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then it's Barrett, and it's Payton in at the 1 spot. The Bulls shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. White with it, picked up by Barrett. Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Oh, that's nuts. Randle getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Here's White. Knocked away. To the middle. Here's Payton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Payton's got 30 points.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
The Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Carter finds Porter. And the jam by LaVine.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Here's Payton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And here's LaVine.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so LaVine nails both of them. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. No good from Gibson. The Bulls shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Satoransky, the pass to Carter. No good on that one. Randle with some nice D. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far here in overtime. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And he makes the first. And so LaVine nails both of them.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Here's Barrett. Chalk up 2 there. Barrett's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Wow, Barrett not giving up and making a difference.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Outside, LaVine. And the Bulls with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Here's Satoransky. Outside, LaVine. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Trey. Chicago with a new 14. Here's Porter. And Gibson sends it down.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. When he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
At the line for Bulls, Otto Porter. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Porter. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
Big-time shot from Alfred Payton.
That's his second personal foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Right side, Markkanen. Down low, Satoransky got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. They shoot again, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. New York called for the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Bobby Portis is checked in for Taj Gibson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Here's Payton. Banked in off the glass. Payton's got 35.
Yeah, Elfrid Payton, this has got to be a big boost of confidence when he can go inside and still score through the trees.
It's taken away by Payton. All alone, and then Randall slams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. LaVine with it. Poked away. It's stolen by Randall. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And it's good, 2 points. And now an 8-point Knicks lead.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Satoransky. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Satoransky's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
It's taken away by Payton. Sinks that one from the post. Payton's got 39. Now here's LaVine. Connects again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. The Knicks leading by 5. Payton with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Payton, that's good. Payton's got 41.
Yeah, I think on the scouting report, the challenge was make Payton make those shots. Well, Payton's making those shots.
Outside, White. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level, certainly as for White.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. LaVine kicks to Porter, lets it go with a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So New York will take it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Randall throws it down.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
It's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Right side, LaVine. Fires the three, but they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Here's Payton.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives him. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.